Hey everyone.
Hello.
Dmitry, how's it going?
Everything fine.
And actually, your Sunday is going to finish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's get started. As usual, our Sunday meeting, we are sharing our notes and insights around community. We want to reduce heart attacks by changing diet and lifestyle habits. And we are doing this implementing 3 products: IVR, mobile application, and web application. And our goal to finish marketing campaign before September, and this is our focus. But in parallel, we work on our development and improving our product. We have a lot of things which necessary to improve in our products. And as usual, today is our agenda. I mentioned why we are gathering and why we share this meeting, and I will share some weekly results. And in short, we will talk about future plans. And as for weekly results, actually we achieved some interesting thing in terms of marketing. We're trying to reach out our future patients and customers through the offline marketing, because majority of people who will use our application will be 55 plus. And we had the chance to talk with the agency in Alabama. And just for the context, why we took in our account 3 states: Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. And the reason why, because in these states, most high rate of heart attack in the United States. And our idea to find the people who need help and reach out them through the marketing agency. We are thinking about cards, or maybe business cards, or maybe flyers, some traditional offline marketing tools, not digital marketing. And we had a chance to discuss with a lot of agency in Alabama, and there are 2 insights according to this. First, good agency will cost a lot of money for the community. I'm not sure that right now we have we can afford this amount of money. We're talking about $100,000, and unfortunately we don't have this budget. Probably in the future, when we will have investors, we will back to this idea. But we find one of the guy with his agency, Pixalur, and he created very nice portrait and other things, and we will talk about collaboration. Probably he will able to provide us some things which will be helpful to reach out audience in Alabama. We gonna try same thing in Mississippi and Louisiana. Probably something happened other. Probably we will find cheap marketing agency, who knows. But it seems that we need volunteers in this state, and accordingly this activity, we started our separate activity, and we started to find marketing managers in these 3 states: Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Our idea to find volunteers who will help us with offline marketing. It's a first idea which we want to try, and second idea, we want to try to step in digital marketing and probably reach out first of all adult kids who wants to help their parents, senior parents. Probably this way will be a bit more successful, because right now we see that it's very difficult to work with offline marketing, but probably we have an opportunity in digital marketing. We'll see. And let's back to our results. As I mentioned, we will start reach out on LinkedIn, volunteers, marketing managers on LinkedIn. We'll see how this will work. And second part of our results, I believe that this is a major thing which happens during this week. Dima working on current task, but in the parallel, he found a security issue with our API, and he has two suggestions how we can implement and how we can protect ourselves. Dima, if you want to share right now for everyone who will watch this video after this meeting, please share your ideas. And in addition, Dima explained everything in details in our Slack. Here you see all explanation from Dima's side. Dima, if you want to add something, feel free to add right now. If not, let's move on our presentation.
No,
okay.
I don't want to add.
Yeah, and from my side, guys, please take a look this message from Dima in our Dev5R team chat. It's very important, and there are some suggestions. And thank you everyone who involved in making our application more secure, more better. And Dima, special thanks for you, for your energy and for your involvement in our project. That's it. Awesome. And let's move on. Actually, some words about our future plans. If you remember, we have a MVP deadline, and let me share this deadline. Our deadline is December 6th, and during this time, before December 6th, we're going to finish all marketing things related to the reach out audience. And probably we will have more marketing managers, and they will give us more ideas how to work with the patients. But in parallel, we should finish our backend API. Actually, this is a most important thing for implementation on mobile, for the mobile application and web application. And when we will finish API implementation of the backend, and probably to protect our API that other not good guys trying to crash our application, we have a one more backlog for our IVR, and this is about our functionality. Not here. Just a second. Open our backlog products and our actually sorry if I repeat it again. The only thing that I want to show that we have a backlog for improving our application, and we have a lot of ideas and features which we need to do. And the reason why we are not implementing them right now, only a limitation of the resources. But we have a lot of team members and a lot of volunteers who want to do this application better, do our products better. And keep in mind that we have back to our MVP. We want to finish backend API. Actually, there are 6 or 7 tasks. We want to finish our UI UX probably during this week. 2 web designers or maybe UX designers will join us and will help us to cover white spaces related to the our Figma mockups. what else? Probably we will have some progress on web application. Probably we will rescope this application, and for sure we're very aware about mobile application, mobile development. It's very important for us, and we'll see how this will go. And let's back to our agenda. And as for formal plans, it looks like, first of all, we should do check agencies in Mississippi, Louisiana, marketing agency, what kind of collaboration they can provide us. In addition, we will try to find our volunteers in Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. We'll see how this will work. And for sure, we should continue our work on MVP scope, on our backend API, on our mobile application and web application. And please check with details this MVP scope file. This will help you to understand what the priority for our community. And at the end of our today meeting, I want to share one of the principles of our community, and it's very simple. Overloading team members is not allowed. And some of you could be confused with this abbreviation, and it seems very obvious, right? That we don't want to be overloaded, we don't want to be burnout or something else. And but actually, why we very pay attention for this? Because the logic is pretty simple. We don't want to be a super, how to say it, fancy or super sweet organization. No, it's the only practical reason why we don't want that our volunteers were overloaded. The reason why, because if the our volunteer will be in depression, in burnout process, or maybe overload, it means that our team members will be not productive. The ideas will be not right, and actually the mood and the impression from volunteers will be toxic for the other volunteers. And it's the reason why we don't want that we don't want to push every volunteer to do some work or whatever. Only when you have free time, only when you have a right spirit, right understanding, we are open that you will be involved in our collaboration. But we don't want to give you extra mile only for achieving our results. It's from one side, it's very simple. From another side, it's very practical. We don't want to overload you, and we are very flexible when you postpone your plans for the future, for the some weeks, or maybe at least for some months. It's okay. We can hold. We can put on hold the task, and don't worry at all. And this is the end of our meeting. Thank you so much for watching this meeting. I see every week some of you watching this offline. And if you have any ideas, any suggestions, or if you have free time, really free time, not time after you burn out on your current work, feel free to join us. And thank you everyone who help us, and see you next week, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.